This is Justice, and welcome back to my channel. Our girl Juri might be going straight to the top. At least that's what some people think. Anyway, the Street Fighter V Arcade Edition buffs are now out. The change list for all the characters is out, and of course, who do we care about? Juri Han. Information finally out there, and I'm going to go through every single one with you guys, give a short little discussion, and we'll see what people think of that. In fact, cool thing is, a lot of these buffs, not gonna lie, some of the stuff we said in our community wish list for buffs. So that's actually really cool to find out. Anyway, without much further ado, not going to waste any of your time. Let's hop right into it. So, first one, standing medium kick has been adjusted for a timing cancel window. What that means is when you're doing her combo into the MK Fuharenkyaku, which is her axe kick, that move is going to be much easier to cancel into, which is pretty cool. Necessary buff? I don't know, but it's going to be nice for buffers because a lot of people thought the cancel window was way too strict. So that's a cool little buff. We'll take that. We'll take that. Crouching light punch, crouching medium punch, and crouching medium kick change the hurt box. I suppose that makes it easier to whiff punish, which that's not really useful to us, but it's interesting that they're actually deciding to change her hitboxes and hurt boxes. That's something that we wanted. That's something the community as a large for Juri said, listen, she's solid, we like her kit, but please, for the love of God, make her hitboxes and hurt boxes make sense. And that's what they're doing, so that's good. Crouching heavy punch, jumping medium punch, jumping heavy kick, change the hitbox and hurtbox. Same thing. Except this time, what's really good is crouching heavy punch, her useless anti-air button, jumping medium punch, her amazing but not perfect air-to-air button, and jumping heavy kick, one of her best jump-in buttons, are all very, they're all getting adjustments, and that's good. Except with the exception of crouching heavy punch, these are very solid buttons, so the fact that they're potentially getting better, that's really good. Good to know. Thanks, Capcom. Jumping heavy punch. Increase the startup from 8 frames to 9 frames in terms of hitbox. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. That's kind of self-explanatory. Slightly longer startup, but it's a move that was not used as much as jumping heavy kick. Some of us can live without it. I actually like jumping heavy kick, jumping heavy punch, sorry, a lot. I used it way more than heavy kick, but that's just me personally. So I don't think this necessarily bothers me or changes how I feel about the move. I still think it's a fine move, so we ain't got to worry about that. Kyoretsushu, which is her target combo. This is the big one, everyone. This is the huge one. It can now hit crouching opponents. Now, listen, I know what you're all thinking. That's it. She's broken. She's brain dead. Full autopilot. Let's go, boys. Maybe. I don't know. Can you still cancel to Fuharenkyaku on block? That's the real question. Because remember, this is one of her most unsafe moves. It's like minus 20 plus. So if... I probably just pulled that number out of my butt, but don't worry about it. Point is, it's very unsafe. Kyoretsushu, her target combo, it's used to whiff on the second hit on crouching opponents, which meant that even if you confirmed it from a hit, if they were crouching, it would still whiff, which was just super annoying. So now this creates one of her best juggles for stores, for combo enders, for combo starters. So many things you can do with it. If it's cancelable to her Fuwa store on block, that's kind of cheap. But I don't know. We'll find out like when the actual game comes out. When the game comes out next Tuesday, I'm going to be right on. I'm going to be doing all the testing. I'm going to make more and more videos. You're going to see if and when I get the chance, of course. So can it be charged on block? We don't know. But the fact that it hits on crouching opponents, that's a huge deal. Moving on. Kasatushu. Okay, that was completely wrong. Kasatushu. There we go. Her VSkill. Decrease the amount of V gauge meter on hit. You're probably thinking, why? That's a really weird buff for a move that's already not very good. I agree. There's a very specific reason for that, and you're about to find out very soon. L Fuharenkyaku, or L Fuwa, which is light Fuwa, increase the active time. That means that the actual move is active for longer. That's useful. Are we going to get some actual fireball confirm combos? Are we going to be able to cancel into other stuff better? We'll find out. That's good. Medium Fuwa, normal and Vtrigger. Damage increase from 60 to 70. Aha, so for those of you who like using that to confirm, using that for frame traps, it's going to hurt that much more. Stun increase from 80 to 100, which means once again, if you get hit by it, it's actually going to matter, which is actually the very thing the community wanted. Like we said, we like her Fuwa stores. We do not like that you're basically getting, you have to either run away or be -2 on block for the damage and options of just every other character. It's kind of whack. Like, let's be honest, it's kind of lame. So once again, good, nice little buff in the right direction. H4, ooh, this is another big one. I mean, you thought that Kyoretsushu buff was crazy? Listen, H Fua, as in heavy Fua kick, normal NV trigger, damage increased from 80 to 100. Whoa, Capcom, slow down. I said 80 to 90. I wanted it to be 90 like season 1. You made it 100? Man. My goodness, might have to take you out for dinner. Listen, that's crazy. That means every H Frua ender is gonna hurt. That means the corner combos nuts. That means the V-trigger juggles are gonna be incredible. So much, like, this is a huge deal because the problem was that HK Fua was just a confirm for wall carry and some combo enders, but it was redundant. Most people just did crouch medium punch, Ryo down Satsu flip as an ender because everything did 80 damage. LP10 Center 80 damage, HK4 80 damage. Like, it was just this unnecessarily like homogeneity, if that's the right word. This unnecessary kind of like sameness to everything that just made doing her combo enders pointless. This is a big deal. This means that damage is coming, and so is action, if you know what I mean. Moving on. EX10 Center and her EX DP, her EX uppercut motion. Complete invincibility until the 12th frame. Whoo! No more weird situations where you do the uppercut and they hit her out of it, or they hit her as it's starting up, or any of that stupidity, or they hit her while she's, you know what I mean? Like all that ridiculousness where she gets hit out of midair. None of that nonsense. If I wake up EXTP and you press the button, you're getting hit. You're getting hit, son. Simple. That's it. It should have never been broken to begin with. It should have never been, by broken I mean like not working. It should have never been defunct to begin with. So the fact that they're actually changing this to be fully invincible, listen, my DP, I no scare, you no scare, okay? That's good. Okay, so Saikai Fuhazan, which is her super move, armor break properties. You're probably thinking that's an interesting one, and maybe one they should have implemented sooner. Probably. But then again, like a lot of this list, like better hitboxes and better damage, you probably should have got that to begin with. But now what it means is if someone does an armor move, it's going to go right through it. It doesn't mean it guard breaks. Some people were confused. Some people thought it guard breaks. It doesn't guard break. It just means if someone's doing an armored move, it will go through them. Simple as that, regardless of how many hits it is. And Vtrigger. Final one, probably the biggest one. Vtrigger 1 decreased from 3 to 2. Now, this wasn't one of the most requested Vtrigger buffs from the community, but a lot of people who sort of see Juri kind of wanted that. Not everyone agrees with this one. This is the controversial one, but a lot of people just think it's okay because a lot of people felt like her Vtrigger is a very little for a lot. And yes, it was nice having 3 V reversals, but her V reversal, like a lot of things, is just considered whack anyway. So the fact that she's getting 2 V trigger bars now, with the conjunction of the next 2 things, increase the amount of gauge that each Fua uses. That means that you'll have shorter combos, but they're going to hurt more, as you've seen from all the other stuff up there. Also, remember that in AE in Season 3, V-trigger combos are going to scale twice as much. You're not going to get full just combos as if you just started a normal combo. It will scale, but that means outside of combos, the mix-ups and the actual combos are going to hurt a ton. You've seen on my channel and many people others that if you hit someone with a V-trigger combo outside of a starter, it does a ton. Like, that's the thing about Juri people don't understand. With the right setup, a V-trigger combo will do 40 to 50% easy. Keep that in mind. And finally, V-trigger effect time extended. So that means that even though each Fua itself takes more of the gauge, the actual V-trigger itself will last longer. So she gets it for 2 bars, and it's going to be like Karen and Ken and all these other characters who get their V-trigger, and they just assault you constantly. What are we getting right now? We are getting Juri as we've seen her, known her, and loved her, but now she is going to go from being on the defensive to backing out to being in your face on the offensive. I mean, we've seen offensive Juris before. We're going to see even more of that. People like Gentleman Thief and Shen Chang have done an amazing job of showcasing what is good about Juri in a tournament scene. Shen Chang did tournaments and Gentleman Thief did online. And obviously Gentleman Thief and Shen Chang both made Master, and that's fantastic. Big round of applause to them. And hopefully we're going to see more Juri players fight even harder and better. And honestly, I can't wait to hop into the game because AE actually looks exciting. There's all these offline modes like Extra Battle and Arcade looks robust, and the game genuinely looks fun. Can't wait to try, can't wait to make more videos. I'm going to do the trials, Arcade, Extra Battle. I'm going to show you all the offline content to the best of my ability, and let's have some fun and make some combo videos. And of course, let's play online. I'll see you then. Thanks so much for watching. Juri's going to be good, guys. Let's get it.